found actually a couple more games.
Oh, a couple extra games you threw in there?
Yeah.
Awesome. Super excited about this.
Check out what's in there.
A new entry has been welcomed. So in this $10,000 video game collection, one of my favorite shelves out of all of these shelves is definitely this DS/Switch shelf right here. We got the Nintendo Switch in there and pretty much all the Pokemon, I mean the banging Pokemon DS games right here. Soul Silver and a solid amount of Switch games. Guys, I got some news. The PS3 and PS2 from the last video from that banging lot that we picked up. Solid collection, really sick. Got all these Pokemon games. That PS2 and PS3 sold to the same buyer on eBay. Made $140 on that purchase. The buyer paid the shipping on that one $18 in fees. That's a ton of cash off. So currently we have $129 in our video game collection budget right now. So we got a little bit of money to grow this bad boy right here. Another shout out to the guy we traded the Steam Deck for. This is pretty much all we got in the last video. We got a couple other stuff that I know that for sure, but this is pretty much it. Definitely be sure to peep that video. Let me tell you about that. So with the money that we have in the bank account right now, it's not a lot. Hey, we can't get a Series S or an OLED Switch to trade. No, we can't do that. But what we can do is hop on Facebook Marketplace, go to thrift stores, do whatever we can to turn some nothingness into somethingness. You're not gonna believe this right here. So I sent a bunch of people messages on Facebook Marketplace. I typed in air fryer. I shot a message to around 20 different people. Hey, I see you're selling a bunch of miscellaneous stuff on your commerce profile. Was wondering if you had any old video games lying around collecting dust that you would consider selling. I mentioned a few systems, of course, Sega, PlayStation, Xbox. Guys, I did this in the first episode. You remember the trick. You remember the hustle. You get a lot of no's, of course, but if you remember from the first episode of this series, we got 80 PlayStation 4 games for free from this type of hustle. Now you're sitting there asking the screen, what is this guy going on about? What's the hype? What are you talking about, sir? Let me just tell you this. Guy sends over a photo loaded with a bunch of filler titles, but there's a game in here that if it's not in the case, I will be severely disappointed. I made him an offer, $25. He said, yes, let's get it. Hey.
What's up, dude?
Okay.
I found actually a couple more games.
Oh, a couple extra games you threw in there?
Yeah.
Awesome. That is sweet. Super excited about this.
Check out what's in there.
There's 25 just to start, $25.
Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in these ones, but I appreciate you showing to me. Thank you. This is awesome. Really excited to see.
Those haven't seen a console in years.
Yeah?
So,
This is great. Awesome. Thank you again. Really appreciate it.
thank you, man.
Oh my lord! We are low on gas, it looks like. Guy threw in extra stuff. I'm super excited to see what else is extra in here. God, this is insane. I saw Silent Hill 2. I didn't look in the case because $25 is $25. I'm not gonna look in the cases. It's gonna be worth it no matter what. Yes, I will be severely disappointed if Silent Hill 2 is not in the case. I did see Grand Theft Auto's in there. There's a couple extra. Like, this is sick. This is sick. Still driving, but we'll take these home and check them out. Look at that right there. That's the big boy right there. That's the big boy. What else we got? Gran Turismo. A lot of these games were not in the photo, so this is really sick. Some stuff going into the collection, that's for dang sure. The moment has come. We're nervous. I'm eating Skittles right now to calm my nerves. If Silent Hill isn't in the case, I'm gonna jump out that window faster than you can say. Don't jump out that window. It's a bag of glory. Let's take a little dive in. Now, this is all mysterious. Not most of it's mysterious to me. He did have a bunch of extra stuff in here, which is sick to see. $25 for this entire lot. Here's a gem. Sega Classics collection. That one's definitely going into our collection. We gotta have a Sega Classics collection in our collection. What's on here? We got Outrun. Look at this. Kind of sick. I mean, no, it's not really that good, actually. Could be better. Tekken Tag Tournament, pretty sick. Couple Grand Theft Auto, these can push a big pretty penny. We actually have multiple Grand Theft Autos in our collection. As you cannot see, where's the Grand Theft Autos? I'm not seeing them. Are you seeing them? San Andreas, Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto 3. Right here we got Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, and there was another one in here I saw. That's right, Vice City once again. So this one will be going into the bank fund to be sold for cash. These will be going into our collection. That's really sick to see some more Grand Theft Autos in here, especially on the PS2. What's this one? Sims. Not that good. There's Silent Hill right there, guys. Silent Hill for the PS2. Now, he sent me photos. It was $25. I'm shaking this case right now. This is live. I have not opened this yet. If the game isn't in here, I'm gonna drop a bomb on y'all. Is that monitor? Now I'm demonetized. Great. I'm really hoping it's in. We have Silent Hill Origins in the collection right now, and I would love to put this baby in there. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm holding up my anticipation. Delayed gratification, am I right? Another Grand Theft Auto in here. San Andreas going straight into the bank fund because we got San Andreas in the lot. Hot Shot Golf 3, Gran Turismo 4, and a nice big stack of PS1 games, and it looks like that's it for the bag. So we're actually seeing the rest right here. Nothing spectacular for the PS1. Tomb Raider 3, I believe we have Tomb Raider 3 already in here. Yes, sir. Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider 2, that one might be missing from our collection. Yeah, we're keeping this one for sure. Nope, we got it in there actually. So that's a double going straight into the bank fund. Going straight into the bank fund. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, you gotta love it. That one actually kind of feels empty. Ooh! Now I'm really nervous. For real, that is scary to see. Yeah, not a lot of crazy stuff in here. That's a PlayStation 1 game. Die Hard Trilogy 2, we'll keep that one. That's a throwaway. Vigilante, we'll keep that one. Gran Turismo and GTA 2, we'll definitely keep these ones. Make sure the discs are in there. Ooh, this one's got the poster. That's kind of tight. GTA, Gran Turismo, Vigilante 8. Is that actually in the case? Yes, sir. Die Hard Trilogy 2, I want to keep that one. So we are doing all right so far. A couple things being added into the collection. You gotta love seeing that. A lot of things being tossed into the bank fund. This will be in our collection for sure, along with those bad boys right there. This is pretty sick. $25, may I reiterate that once again. And last but not least, Silent Hill 2. Yes! 25 bucks for the entire lot, and we got Silent Hill 2 complete box, fully complete. Manual's looking crispy, and if you saw that right there, we got the registration card. Wow, how's the disc condition? I'm gonna guess it looks absolutely minty, and yeah, oh, that's a little dirty. Nevertheless, a complete box, Silent Hill 2 with a bit of a scratched up disc. Yeah, that's definitely gonna need a resurfacer. Probably playable. Ooh, look at that though. Is that dead? Is that gonna work? I don't know. Comment down below if you have experience with this destroying. Okay, so we're about to strip off $30 more from the budget. Of course, I sent out a million messages to people asking if they had any old video games. You got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff on your commerce profile. What do you got? Silent Hill 2 was a banger, but obviously that only comes once in a blue moon, or does it? Guy was selling a Columbia code. I said, hey, you got any video games? Yada yada. He says, no, I don't. Just a PS1 with about 30 games. He literally said, no, I don't. Just a PS1 with about 30 games. Right off the bat, I said, how much are you asking? He said, I don't know, 30 bucks. Now, when someone says 30 bucks for a bundle of such magnitude, you accept the offer. You don't ask for pictures, you look for the mystery. So $30 off the budget. We're gonna pick it up soon here. Complete mystery. This could be a wonk or a stomp. Hey.
I swapped out.
You've had it for a while. You just said you haven't used it. Really? Yeah. You haven't used it in a while.
I know it works.
Then you said you got a bunch of miscellaneous games, huh?
Not like most of them do go to the PS1.
Okay.
But then there's like two PS2 games.
I see.
PS3.
Oh, okay.
But like you got classics for sure.
Yeah, Frogger.
Yeah,
for sure.
Looney Tunes.
You even got a Wii game in there. That's cool.
It's a classic Wii game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We had the bulkier version too.
Oh, the fatter one?
Yeah, we got rid of that one.
Yeah, so you kept it slim.
Like, yeah.
30 bucks?
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. This is awesome. Just got the deal. He showed me a couple of the games. I didn't see no crazy bangers. I did see Wii Sports in there, so there's definitely at least profit, if anything. Let's check it out at home. Back here at the office, gonna do a little breakdown. Hopefully we got something good here. So previously we sent the same message to a guy selling an air fryer, and what did we end up getting? We ended up getting Silent Hill 2 for $25. That thing fell again. Look at that crack. That's gotta be the reason that thing is cracked so bad. Which was absolutely bonkers. Also got a couple of these Grand Theft Auto games, which are actually worth a little bit of cash, and then we got this whole stack of nonsense right here. I will be selling I'm gonna try to sell this stuff. It's all really scratched up, bad condition. But we cold messaged a guy selling an air fryer, and we got that for 25 bucks. Insane right there. This one was a Columbia coat that I cold messaged. PS1 Slim with a ton of games right here, all disc only, unfortunately, but I mean, we got classics like Frogger in here, Looney Tunes. Now that was a big one right there, Wii Sports. I want to go through this one in a little bit more detail, but we got the PS1 Slim right here, which is just the console, really dirty. Ew. Actually, it looks like he might have tried to wash it and got some type of residue on it, but hopefully this works right here so we can sell it and make a little bit of profit. I actually kind of want to keep this in our PlayStation collection, but we have a backwards compatible PS3 already. Now, this alone is going to recoup our $30, especially since it has the matching controller, which is just clutch right here. $30 for everything right here. Cold messaging works. I want to reiterate this. We did this on the first episode and we got 80 PS4 games for free. We messaged around 40 people. Hey, you got any old video games? I see you're selling a bunch of miscellaneous goods on your commerce profile, etc., etc. Name specific systems, Sega, Nintendo, etc. What exactly are you looking for? If you're looking for a fishing pole, ask for a fishing pole. You get it. This episode alone, we've already gotten Silent Hill 2 for free, which is not for free, but for 25 bucks. Basically for free if you sell the other goods. You know what I'm talking about. So if you're sleeping on this method of sourcing, get to it as fast as possible. Let's go through these games. We got X-Men. This is blind right here. I don't know. We were flipping through it and I already know that Wii Sports is in here. So that's one thing I do know, but this is blind. You guys are going through this live with me. X-Men Mutant Academy. Here's one that might be big. Bedrock Bowling. A Blockbuster sticker on there. Not sure because Flintstones games don't really age well. We got Spyro, which we already have in our PlayStation collection. Yep, see. Things get knocked over really easily. I don't need to explain that again, but I know we got Spyro in there. Sports title SmackDown for PS1. Need for Speed V-Rally. I haven't heard of that Need for Speed game. Got a BMX title. This one right here, Sheep Raider. $30 total spent on this bad boy right here, and we got Sheep Raider, which is a $30 disc-only game. Solid bolo right here. So with the PS1 and that game right there, we are already in the profit. I can't complain right there. Mayhem might be a solid title. Disc only, and then we got another Need for Speed game in here, 007. Tomorrow Never Dies, Looney Tunes. These games can push some value, especially on the GameCube. Back in action. That one might have a little bit of cash to it. Now this one's going to be about 25, 30 bucks. Just pure profit going into our bank. Oh gosh, that is bad. I really need a disc resurfacer. I know. Please comment down below the recommended disc resurfacer I should buy that's under about 50, 40, 50 bucks. I'm not rich, mind you. Guys, I'm happy about this collection so far. Frogger's a classic. Futurama for PS2. I'm not sure about that one. Worms World Party, Crash Bandicoot, a couple more, Crash again. SpongeBob Super Sponge might have some value to that one. Also really scratched up, probably the most common thing about all these discs right here. And then FIFA for PS3. I thought he said there was a couple PlayStation 2 games, only one. I'm happy. None of this is going into the collection, no, which is a little disappointing, but we already got a fat collection grow. What we do need is funds so we can get another system to trade, because I want to end off this series with a banging trade. So I'm gonna go resurface a couple things, photograph a couple things, list some things. I'll get back to you. Okay. Here we go. I apologize. If you are at home right now screaming at your computer, calling me an idiot, probably flipping me the bird with both your hands, I understand. But give me a break. What business does Futurama for the PlayStation 2 having this much value at? Futurama for the PlayStation 2, yes, she's a little bit scratched up. She's gonna need to be resurfaced. I am gonna pop it in and see if it actually works. This is worth 150 cash. The big ball, though, we did it again. Comment down below, why is this game worth this much money? What business does it have being worth 150 bucks? So as long as this bad boy works right here, we just made 150 bucks. We just made 30, 40, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40. Hopefully there's a little bit more value in those ones right there. There might be some value in this one. I'm probably gonna just list this whole bundle up with the PS1 Slim that we got listed right here. After I clean it and test it, of course, thank the Lord that the guy tossed in the power brick. These are actually kind of hard to find. I just need an AV cable to pair with this bad boy. We're gonna have 200 bucks in the bank account today. I'll see you guys a little later on the profit train. All aboard. On the move. Currently heading to Goodwill right now because we got a little bit more cash in the bank. Let me tell you about some sales we had throughout the course of this last few days. That PS1 Slim slipped $80 into our bank account, $9 in fees, $8 in shipping. That baby sold way too fast. Probably underpriced. Sold this fat stack of filler PS1 and PS2 titles for $30 cash. Got all these from the past few deals. I just didn't want to sell them on their own. $4 in fees on that bad boy, ka-ching. A couple videos back, we picked up some Xbox 360 games and we replaced the ones that we had in the collection. One of the games I took out of our collection unincidentally was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the Xbox 360. Super surprising, that baby was listed for 30 bucks and sold immediately with a $3 shipping cost and a $4 in fee. Finally, big sale here, guys. Hold on to your significant companion because you're gonna need some moral support for this one. Futurama! Disc only, a little bit scratched up, but still works. Sold for a whopping 150 buckaroos, baby. Only $4 it cost me to ship that bad boy out, but a whopping $20 in fees was slipped out of my bank account, stolen by eBay. I'm not complaining, eBay did give me the platform to sell all this stuff off at record speeds, so yeehaw. But yeah, currently on our way to Goodwill right now because Marketplace is dead. Trade posts are dying, no one's offering anything good. So that leaves Goodwill, my friends. And have you ever walked into a Goodwill with 327 bucks? You're a king in there, let's go. This was a dumb idea. Stupid. $10,000 video game collection. What's the point of even continuing? I'm an idiot. Scumbag. Loser. My friends, we are about to drop 180 cash out of the bank, man. That hurts to say out loud. So I'm up on Craigslist and I see this OLED Switch for 200 bucks. Now that's a special edition Pokemon OLED Switch for 200 bucks. I still talk down to 180, baby. Gotta put on the negotiating cap when you're low on funds. My plan for this Switch is to either trade for old video games, list it up and actually put it for trade, or switch it out for the Switch that we currently have in the collection. I think I'd rather have the OLED Switch on the shelf. The Pokemon shelf's the best variant, by the way. It's my favorite variant. I love Tears of the Kingdom, I love Zelda, but the Pokemon one is just a little bit cooler. Comment down below if you disagree, or we sell the OLED Switch so we can make a little bit of cash. $180 buy cost. I mean, the tablet's pretty much worth 180 bucks. You sell the Joy-Cons, you sell the dock, it'll be over 250 in the budget after that. I don't know, probably gonna do some switcheroo. The guy's waiting on me, let's go. Hey, thank you for meeting me. Okay, so you got the charger, HDMI, nice. Yep. Dock. Yep. Yeah, I'll check that out. You want to count that out?
Yeah. And then you can have the case too.
Okay, sweet. All right. I appreciate you cutting me the deal. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we tossed out 180 bucks, $180 cash out of the bank. I waited for this guy for like 30 minutes. Why do people say they're gonna arrive right on time at a specific time and then arrive 30 minutes later? Okay, that's besides the point. Let's check out this Switch here. Looks to be in nice condition. At least it turns on, and that's definitely a plus. As you can see, it looks shiny and nice and crisp, but that screen looks nasty. I'm gonna have to take it home. I think we should keep. I love the Pokemon Switch. Comment down below your favorite variant of the OLED Switch. This one just looks tons of banging right there. And then of course we got the best dock out of all the OLED Switch docks, the Pokemon. So that's really sick. I'm still undecided. Either we keep this in the collection and we sell it. We're keeping this one in the collection. We're selling the other one. Here it is, my friends, the Pokemon Edition OLED Switch. If you haven't seen one of these, definitely, these are really sick. And I've made the choice to actually take out this Nintendo Switch Standard Edition and replace it with the OLED Pokemon. We gotta, let's first check the condition of this thing after I wipe it down. Because as you can see here, the screen on this one doesn't look good at all. It actually looks a little dirty. Ooh-wee, she turned out nice and beautiful. Thank the Lord that this guy actually cleaned up this Switch nice and neatly. Oh, really gotta appreciate that. Hey, this is definitely going in the collection. Are you kidding me? Oop, I didn't get that well enough. Plus, it works really nice. I wonder, nope, no games. He must have fully reset this bad boy, or he stole it. I'm not sure. That's definitely gonna be replacing that one right there. We got a really cool OLED Switch. We'll switch out that dock too. I'm gonna keep the games in the collection, of course, and then I'm gonna sell this bad boy right here. It's going on eBay. It's going into bank funds, because right now we pretty much have no bank funds. Why am I doing such a minuscule trade thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to elongate this series. I don't really want it to end. I just don't. Building a video game collection from scratch up to this point, I mean, up to any point is definitely worth doing. If you have the chance in your existence to do it, please do so. It's a journey, it's adventure, it's really fun, you know? So without further ado, the kickstand on these is just way better too, by the way. Let's go ahead and kick that stand up a little bit, put it right there. Ooh, she looks nice. And what beats that is this, oh, there's a nice little poopy stain on there. Yeah, that's not coming off. I guess it adds some character to it, if you want to say. I'm just trying to find the light in a big old tunnel right here. Putting that one in the back and scooting this up right here, I think we have a pretty sick upgrade, don't you think? Now we got this to sell, so I'm gonna sell this separately right here. I think this will sell for about 35 bucks. I will detach the Joy-Cons, sell those for about 40 bucks, and then the tablet will sell for about 130. That's about $200 in the bank account. Profit I'm talking about $200 profit. So we didn't really make anything, but we did. We ended up putting a sick OLED Switch in the collection, so definitely an upgrade. We put a little bit of money into the whole entire $10,000 video game collection. Cha-ching. The hunt continues. Obviously, we're gonna wait until this Switch sells so we can get a little bit more bank in our bank. I will check back in. So it took a few days, but that Switch sold, and it sold in 3 different parts. 3 listings. The first one, the red and blue Joy-Con, sold very fast, good price, $4 in shipping, $5 in fees. Next up, that Switch dock sold on its own. Sold it for $35 cash, $4 in shipping, $5 in fees. And finally, the big sale, that Switch tablet I sold on its own. Buyer slipped $150 into our bank account, $4 to ship out that easy, and a whopping $21 in fees. Boom! But hey, sales is sales. $329 in the bank account today. That is more than enough to buy pretty much anything that we can to trade. I did the math, and what it ended up costing us to trade out that Switch for that Switch OLED into the collection. Really sick Switch. I'm glad I did it. I'm not regretting it. But we actually only made $2, and I mean, yes, we got the Switch OLED in the collection, the Pokemon Edition one, which is again really sick. And we also added the 4 games, which is like $150 worth of value right there. Yes, we probably added in around $150 to $300 in just pure value into the collection. Not to mention a really sick OLED Switch. $329 in the bank account today. What are we gonna do with that money? Well, we're gonna finish off this $10,000 video game collection. You better believe it. So, my friends, my family, and all those neighbors that just can't stand to hear me yell in my apartment on my own, let's spend the rest of this money, shall we? Nice. Yeah, I just need to get it powered on. Yeah, I just tried to buy one of these, but I went to the woman's house and they were digital, and she didn't put that in her photo, so it was really awkward. I ended up giving her like 25 bucks for her time.
Funny thing is, I've never used the disc.
Oh, really?
I used it one time because I had the PS4 version of GTA 5.
Okay.
But other than that,
You just downloaded your games, huh?
yeah,
Okay. What games did you play?
GTA, COD,
Okay.
Fortnite.
Okay, I see. Yeah, looks good to me.
Oh, yeah, all there. Cord for the controller. Here you go. You want this little stand for it?
Yeah, I'll take the stand for sure.
There you go, boss.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I'll let you know on this.
Okay, cool. Thank you. $300 out of the bank right here, and a PS5 right on our shelves. No, it's not staying on there, of course. We don't collect for the PS5 on these here shelves. Kind of weird, but in this video we did pick up Silent Hill 2, and we just got a PS5 in the collection. Yeah, that's right. We're probably just shy of $10,000. Are we done collecting? No, we're not. We got pretty much $0 in our bank account, so we have this PS5 right here to bank on everything. Is it gonna be able to bring us through up into the next episode? Well, I guess we'll find out, huh? So I'm gonna list the PS5. It's going on Facebook Marketplace, trading for old video games. Is this the last trade of the season? Is this over? Are we done? I guess we'll see.